What's going on, YouTubers? Gadang775, just a Maui boy in Texas, back with another video, and I hope everyone's having a Merry Christmas. I know everything's crazy right now, and I wanted to put this video out before Christmas hit, and this is Christmas Eve. I know I should be spending time with the family and whatnot, but we got some things out of the way, and I got a little bit of time. I figured I'd drop this video because I ain't gonna drop another video for another few more days, so this is gonna be like an opinion video, Xbox One centric opinion video, like talking mostly about Xbox stuff and a little bit of other things. But first off, I want to talk about PUBG and how it's a super glorified hot mess of an incredibly fun and addicting game. Okay, I'm almost 50 hours into this game already, and I can tell you for one thing, I ain't stopping. I mean, and there's news lately on Steam Spy. You go check Steam Spy. There's a Reddit thread too. There's about 26 million players of PUBG on Steam. But Bluehole announced like yesterday or a few days ago that there were 30 million players on there were concurrent players that were between Xbox and Steam. So you kind of do the math. You're like, 26 million players on Steam, so that's gotta be 4 million players on the Xbox One X. Now, Crap Gamer, he beat me to it. He already did a video. Well, actually, he said this like what, at the beginning of the week. So, props to him. He brought it out first, and I saw it. I checked Steam Spy. He's totally right. It's especially with Microsoft bundling PUBG into the Xbox One X for free, essentially free, but it still counts as a sale because Microsoft is paying for that. Okay, they still gotta pay Bluehole for that game to bundle it into the box. So how many Xbox One X's they sell because of PUBG, Microsoft is paying for that. So it's considered a sale. So, I mean, this is great news for Microsoft. I mean, they got a lot of people buying into the system, and you can't play PUBG unless you're on Xbox Live, if you're in the Xbox ecosystem. So, that's great news. Congratulations to Microsoft and Bluehole. So, it's a phenomenal game. I'm super addicted to it. But, yeah, let's go on to the next topic, The Witcher 3. And damn, this game looks phenomenal. Okay, the video of The Witcher 3 in the background is recorded in performance mode. Even though I go check the properties of the video, it still says 3840 by 2160, but it's a dynamic resolution. So if you're standing still not doing anything, it stays pretty much at 4K. Now, of course, you go into Novigrad, you go into heavy fight scenes and whatnot, to keep that 60 frames per second, it's gonna drop down to resolutions of I think the least is 1080p, which is still not bad. You can tell from the footage in the background, it still looks good. This whole video, I had to knock it down to 1080p, all the video footage in the background, because of this dynamic resolution. So I just brought it down to the lowest common denominator, and everything still looks good in the background. Okay, but yeah, Witcher 3 is phenomenal. I'm glad they're putting out games like this. This gives me hope for Cyberpunk 2077. How good that game is probably going to be optimized for the Xbox One X. It's probably going to utilize the full power of the Xbox One X, okay? Not a lot of developers have leveraged the full power of the Xbox One X yet, because a lot of the games that are in development, that are coming out now, they were in development years before developers got Xbox One X dev kits, okay? And those that are getting it now and that are upgrading or patching the Xbox One X games are doing a great job, especially Crytek. Okay, not Crytek, CD Projekt Red. Oh, I get those two companies confused all the time. But yeah, congratulations to CD Projekt Red. It's a great patch. It gives me hope for Cyberpunk 2077 on the Xbox ecosystem. And now I want to get into some polarizing opinions. Okay, this is where I'm probably gonna get outed by Sony fans, and these are really so. Okay, I was listening to a podcast of Crap Gamer and a debate between Crap Gamer and JKB. He does video game reviews and whatnot. It's fairly large channel. I mean, probably the same size as Crap. They both have their own things going, okay? And they were on, I think, a Crossfire podcast, and they were debating about how Sea of Thieves was, Crap was arguing that Sea of Thieves was probably gonna outsell God of War, and JKB, said, let's bid $100. Well, the thing is, I think they're both right here. Okay, my opinion. Okay, God of War is gonna outsell Sea of Thieves the first month if it comes out the same month as Sea of Thieves in March. Okay, I forgot to mention that at the beginning because it's rumored that God of War is gonna pop out in March, but that was a rumor. There was no confirmation, nothing. But I'm going on the rumor that it does. Okay, the thing is, I don't see it happening. Okay, I doubt it because usually they release God of War games in March, April, and that's the usual release dates. But there's been nothing about this game. Just a little bit gameplay of Kratos and his son, but that's it. There's no confirmation, nothing. I don't think Sony's gonna surprise us like, here, God of War. I'm pretty sure they're gonna market the hell out of it because it is a first-party exclusive. And if they wanted it to sell well, I assume they were gonna market the heck out of it. But there's no marketing yet, so I don't know. It's 3 months. If they start marketing right now till March, I don't think that's enough time for it, to hit the marketing level that Sony wants. But hypothetically, if it does come out in March, opposite of Sea of Thieves, okay, both totally different games, okay, at the first place. And Sea of Thieves is a multiplayer open world MMO that you're on the high seas. The thing is, at first, when I first heard about Sea of Thieves and I first saw it running, it's like, oh, it's cartoonish. I don't think it's gonna sell well. But my neighbor down the road, he was in the Sea of Thieves alpha, and I actually got to see him playing it. They already closed the alpha. I saw him playing it for a little while, and I jumped in and I played a little bit of it. And I think this game is gonna do a lot better than people think it's gonna do. Okay, it's actually a pretty good game. And what they had in the alpha, it's only like not even, maybe 10-15% of the real game, what you're supposed to do in the game. So I think Sea of Thieves will probably hit 3 to 4 million in its first month. Where it comes God of War, if it does release opposite of Sea of Thieves, we'll see 5 to 6 million sales in that first month. But over the course of 2 years, okay, I think Sea of Thieves will have the legs to outsell God of War. And outsell it easily, by the way, because you look at God of War, it's a single player story-driven narrative, okay? And they said it's gonna take about 20 plus hours to beat a God of War, which is like surprising because a lot of the God of Wars in the past, you could beat them fairly quickly. Not 20 plus hours, you could beat them in 10, 15 hours, sometimes faster than that if you do a speed run. But they said 20 plus hours, 27 or something like that. So that's fine, but you take a look at MMOs. MMOs can provide hundreds of hours of replay value or gameplay because people keep on returning. And there was an article back a few months ago that's saying Sea of Thieves will even run sub HD on some PCs at 15 frames per second. So they're making this game able to play everywhere on the PC, even potato PCs, laptops, or even have it run on probably iGPUs, as well as the Xbox system. So this could very well be the next Minecraft of the Xbox ecosystem. I mean, this could be really huge, okay? That's just my opinion, okay? I know a lot of people out there are gonna be like, he's full of crap. Like, that's fine, okay? Everyone has their own opinions. I don't give a rip what other people think about me. I just like spouting my opinions out there. If you have a different opinion, hey, good for you. I have a different opinion. So that's my thing on Sea of Thieves versus God of War. God of War will outsell it in the beginning, but in the long run, Sea of Thieves will crush God of War within 2 years, I say. I mean, totally outpace it, okay? I think people will get tired unless they can continue releasing really good single player DLC for God of War. I think it's going to be a non-issue right there. And keep in mind, they're two totally different games, so I don't know why they were even comparing them in the first place. But it was a great debate, great argument that was going on, so I wanted to jump in and give my 2 cents. Now, my last bit of polarizing opinions, okay? Star Wars Battlefront 2. Okay, I know a lot of people don't like hearing about it, all the EA microtransaction bullshit and whatnot, but I haven't seen microtransactions return yet, and I'm having a heck of a lot of fun playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm 50 hours into Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm still enjoying it. Unlike the Last Jedi movie. Yeah, I said it. The Last Jedi movie was a one and done thing. They totally trashed the main character of the movie. They turned him into a pussy. I just had to bring that up because you look at the replay value. Star Wars Battlefront 2, 50 hours versus 2.5 hours in the movie already, and it cost my ticket to get into Star Wars opening night cost $13. Okay, $13. I mean $13.50 or something like that. Where Star Wars Battlefront 2 cost me $53.99, you know, on EA Access when it released. So it's like, and I keep on going to play Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm having fun with it, okay? I know I got trashed by some of my neighbors down there. Like, oh, that's Jedi, it's the best movie. No, it's not. It's not the best movie out there. It's one of the, actually, it's one of my disappointing movies this year. I like Thor Ragnarok way better than Star Wars Last Jedi. I don't know, it's just me. But yeah, you know, a lot of people are gonna be probably pissed off that I said that, but Star Wars Battlefront 2, if you haven't checked this game out, at least, you know, take a look at it. I know it's on sale right now, okay? I know people hate EA, but it's still doing fairly well because it was like, what, number 2 on NPD, something like that, in UK or something like that. I forgot, but it's still selling fairly well, even though, be it at a discount because they're losing money. But still, it's still selling fairly well, and I have no problem finding matches on Star Wars Battlefront 2. The multiplayer is where it's at. Go check it out. This is Gadang775, just a Maui boy in Texas. The Last Jedi sucked. Peace out.